This is the new and improved us.
This is the new me. New year, new me. Tosh.0, 2.0. Tyler, Neil 2.0.
There it is. Tyler and I we are together again, but man, it feels different.
Yeah, this is our first Zoom call. You think this will take off?
No chance whatsoever. This is gonna tank. I guarantee it.
I'm just glad to be
Hey, Tyler, you know what we're talking about today?
Yeah, streaming, dude.
Yeah, the top streaming shows of summer 2022. There's some biggins are about to hit.
Some bangers, if you will.
They're supposed to be really, really good. They're about to hit. This is a crossover episode. This is one of our very favorites. So it hits Patreon first, and then it hits everybody else after that.
One of our very favorites.
What, the crossover, or I'm one of your
Oh
favorites?
gosh, I hit him with a crossover like Allen Iverson. That's how good our crossovers are.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Tyler and Neil Explain Everything podcast. Now officially your fourth favorite podcast. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you go to patreon.com/explain everything to get exclusive episodes. Looks like we made it.
I gotta, so this is a terrible spoiler alert. Actually, this is the worst possible way that we could start this episode. I have bad streaming news for everyone. Like this just happened today. It's confirmed that Netflix is going to introduce ads this fall because they're losing revenue. They lost a lot of subscribers. And Disney Plus is going to add an additional type of subscription service that adds in ad-supported streaming. And they're going to put 4 in per hour. Now, you could choose. You can opt in or out. You can say, hey, I want to do it or I don't. So if you say, hey, I want a cheaper price, I'll put up with those ads. How many will you have? If it's Disney Plus and you choose the ad-supported version, they'll put 4 maximum ads per hour. Netflix doesn't really know. To put that into perspective, Hulu right now actually has 12 ads per hour.
I would have given the over-under at around 1,000. I feel like when I go to Hulu,
They're
I'm
terrible.
like, oh, cool. I hope they sprinkle in my show with the ads I'm watching.
They do that.
It's like the Super Bowl,
definitely
bro.
Do. It's so bad. So what we're doing is in the next 30 minutes or less, we're going to do our very best to help you understand what are the top streaming shows coming out this summer in 2022 so that you can stay the smartest person in the room, because we're really your two best friends.
We really are. We all have those matching bracelets.
Oh, I like it. Do we make it a summer camp? They have your initials on them?
Of course. And then there's like initials, but it's not like, it's like if somebody asks, we're going to be like, oh, it's a girl I know, but it's really us. You know what I mean?
I knew it. I knew it all along.
And do you know your initials are almost like an abbreviation for something that people type on cell phones, like NG, but NGL is not going to lie. That's text for not going to lie.
Well, yours is really close for, yours is very, that's actually what they called me.
It's like a
yours is talk to you later. TTL, talk to you later. TTYL, talk to TTLY, talk to you later, yo. Hey guys, it's Neil here. First time on the planet. First time texter. Long time listener.
First name,
hey, these
last name ever.
House. Oh.
It's not from House. It's Drake.
No, my last name is Drake House. Never mind. It's fine.
Oh, you're too smart for me. Okay, you better than me. I'm gonna get you in this Buick.
Hey, I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about what if we added in a new segment on the show. We have not talked about this yet. This is Tyler and I's first time listening to this segment right now, which we're about to unveil, which is not how you should do this. What if we did a 60-second segment of pure improv between you and I, but it has to be with accents on whatever the topic is that we're talking about. 60 seconds of improv based on what we're going to...
Yeah. I like how you said with accents. Like, hey, what's the thing I'm incredibly good at and Tyler is an absolute dumpster fire at? Hey, Neil, I got an idea. How about a new segment where we talk about sports cards? for
One
1
of my
minute.
favorites. No, my favorite thing is when you do accents because they drift. They start off as one thing and then it becomes another accent.
Always Australian.
It's one of my
I
favorites.
always end
Yes.
Australian, mate.
Always. Put another shrimp on. What's it gonna take to get you into this shrimp on the barbie? Just the drift. All right. Streaming shows summer 2022. We're gonna narrow this down to Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Peacock, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Apple Plus. Did I forget any?
Nah, man.
I don't think
That's
so.
so good.
I don't think so. So there's a couple that have already come out. They're already done. I think pretty much everybody knows that Ozark season 4 part 2 has already hit. That actually hit at the end of April. This is the middle of May. So just so you know, the conclusion of that series, last 7 episodes, launder that money, sweet Marty Bird. Launder that money.
No. I don't think we should do it that way. That's my best Marty Bird. No. Just calm down.
It's really good.
Let's talk to the kids.
Now.
You finish it? Have you finished it? Me too.
Yes.
It's so good, man.
I was scared because you get to the end of a show and you're scared that they're gonna mess it up. They did not mess it up.
It's sad though. Yeah, I know most of our audience are kids. Don't watch Ozark. There's cussing in it. Don't watch it.
Do not. It's not PG. Okay, so also on May 5th, this is a total nerd out moment. I'm going to tell myself here. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which is weird, as I haven't watched anything Star Trek in like the last 10 years because it's all boo-boo. It's not good. This one is actually really good. And I know it sounds weird. What they've done is, so there's a guy's name is Anson Mount. Anson Mount is actually in a recent Marvel movie. He plays a cameo of someone in there that we're not allowed to talk about until we do our Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch bubble bath.
Doctor Strange Medicine Woman.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, 100%. Yes, okay. On that one. So this is 10 years before the original Star Trek. So he plays Captain Pike. Captain Pike is the guy who was before Captain Kirk. But anyways, it's really good. I've watched 2 episodes of it, and I found myself going, "Wow, I could watch a couple more of these." It's a total nerd out moment. All right, scratch all that. That was all just an appetizer. That was a half off apps.
That was an awesome blossom.
So what?
You know the one I'm really hyped about is Star Wars.
Yes. So take it away. Rich, go over this. If you got notes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got your
This
notes.
is the biggest one. This is the biggest one. No, this is huge.
This is the biggest one, guys. How you like that accent, Neil? Obi-Wan Kenobi,
I love it.
Rolling out May 25th. This is a sponsored post. Ewan McGregor called me and said, "Tyler, excuse me, I know you got a podcast." I guess he was more like this. "I know you've got a podcast, and I would love for you to promote my new show. I don't think a lot of people are aware of the Star Wars universe, and I think it would be great for your audience to know of Obi-Wan Kenobi coming back to the big screen and your little screen phone."
Sponsored by Downton Abbey is what this.
And I said, "Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Wannabe Darth Vader." Click. I said, "Here's the deal, Ewan. Oh my goodness! How did I just notice his first name has Wan in it from Obi-Wan? Ewan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor Kenobi. He's a combination of Conor McGregor and Obi-Wan. Anyways, he's back. Hayden Christensen's back.
Floppy arm walking around.
I love that we made funny faces and movements on a podcast.
No one can see that. No one can hear you make that face.
Hayden Christensen's back as Anakin, a.k.a. the Darthness. Then you got Joel Edgerton, who's back as a new character. Then it's same director. Is he an old character?
He's Uncle Ben.
Who is he?
What? He's Uncle Ben.
Oh,
he was in the third.
But he doesn't count. He doesn't count.
He's a new character.
It doesn't count, Neil.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Joel Edgerton. You know what? I say we Edgerton him out, and we get to play his role.
I felt it. I felt like I thought that was coming.
How dare you? Okay, directed by Deborah Chow. Chow. Yeah, Chow. Don't She directed The Mandalorian, several episodes. It was actually supposed to be a movie, but after Solo kind of, tanked like Fury, Fury didn't tank. It just took place in a tank. The movie Fury with Brad Pitt.
It did.
It took place in a tank. It's a deep cut, Neil. They were like, let's just make a little showsies. Let's make a little showsy. Yep. They scrapped all the one-off TV and were like, or movies, and they were just like, let's just make TV shows. Or, as I like to call them, long movies. So they started filming back in May of 21, so it's like been filmed for a year. I'm sure they got done. They had to like do special effects for like glowy swords. And John Williams wrote the central theme. That's my boy JW. He's around 150
he's like 90
years old.
His
head is floating around like Ant-Man in the What If series. It's 6 episodes. It's probably just going to be one season because Ewan McGregor's too expensive. And Hayden Christensen, I think, lives on a ranch now or something. And it's set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So you got 10-year-old Lukey Skywalker running around pooping his pants, playing with his toys.
He's not pooping the bed, though.
How are we going to explain Uncle Ben being 20 years younger? It's supposed to be 15 years older.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, I took a lot of good notes on that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that one's going to... That, out of everything that is on this list, that one's my favorite. Okay, also coming out at the end of May. It's supposed to drop on May 27th. We will see if they actually hold it up. We've had a few trailers come out for it, but Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1. Now, they're doing something like what Ozark did, where they're splitting up the season into 2 volumes. So Volume 1 drops on May 27th. Volume 2 drops on July 1st. It's 9 episodes total. This is the longest... content that they've ever had for a Stranger Things so far. It's 800 pages of dialogue for the script. David Harbour comes back. He's old Jimmy Hoppa. Jimmy Hoppa! In
Russia.
I know. He got a haircut for this one. Millie Bobby Brown is back for this one. But they just actually did this panel at Netflix Tadum event, which is a hilarious event. And they tease it. It's very, very dark. There's a haunted house in this one. It's crazy. Sean Levy, who directed Free Guy and the upcoming Deadpool 3, he actually is the guy who directed this one. And this whole thing is set 6 months after the battle at the Starcourt Mall. The groups get separated, but they're also in high school. This is going to be a horror story, not nearly as campy or as funny as the others. But that takes us into...
No, I'm sorry. Do you know why they split it up into 2 parts instead of just calling it a new season?
No.
It's so they don't have to rework contracts. Because when you do a new season, you got to come up with a new contract, deal with agents and all that. So they do one season, but they're still able to split it out and build suspense, take their time, but not have to pay people more.
That's pretty cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not. Actually, it's pretty ratchet. They're just trying to save money so they can buy their more yachts. What about The Boys coming out June 3rd? Do you watch The Boys?
There's a promo for it. No, I saw a preview for it. It kind of scares me. There's like a dude on there that like people are blowing up in that one, and I'm like, I don't know about that one.
It's pretty intense.
I haven't seen it.
I've watched it. It's like if it don't. None of you guys listening should watch it. There's cussing in it, but it's nothing like.
Man.
It's like if superheroes were actually real, they would be monetized. They'd probably be corrupt. If nobody could stop Superman, would he really be that good? You know what I mean? It's like you see like what it would actually be like, because if people were superheroes and most people are trash, just give them superpowers, you're going to see issues.
I wonder if Enrique Iglesias does the theme song for this, and it says
he does. He's actually a superhero in it. So whenever he comes up and you're sitting there and he whispers in your ear, he goes, "I can be your hero." Yeah. And then an actual mole comes out of his mole and attacks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like Predator.
No.
Is it Predator? Alien. No. It's like Alien. There it is.
Either one of those. It works for either one of those. No, okay, so The Boys is coming out in June. It's not as much. June 8th is Miss Marvel. I know a little bit about this. This is 6 episodes. We talked about this a while back. This is Kamala Khan. She's a 16-year-old Pakistani American who is from Jersey City, it kind of starts off where she's a super fangirl. She is Captain Marvel's most prominent fan, and she gets superpowers. This season leads into the movie The Marvels, which is the sequel to Captain Marvel, and this is the 12th installment in the Phase 4 of the MCU. I think, and I'm not positive, I think the villain in this is Red Dagger, which a lot of people don't know about. It's played by Aramis Knight. This is an all Pakistani or Middle Eastern cast, which is kind of wild. Interesting on this one, Mindy Kaling from The Office, from a few other shows. She has writer credits on this one. She helped it to stay true to a lot of the culture of Pakistani Americans in this one. They wrapped filming in 2021, and they've been working on special effects for this one. So that brings us up to June 10th.
Hustle, baby. I'm excited about this one. It's got Sandler. Yep. I think this is like my Adam Sandler Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler. You know what I mean? Yeah. He plays an NBA scout. Uncut Gems. Did you hear? There was a thing after that where they were like asking her about it, and she was like, they were talking to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm working on my book, and I just, it's a masterpiece." And it's like, you're so in your like. But honestly, kudos for you for having unlimited confidence.
Yeah, she definitely has it.
Yeah, unbridled confidence. Anyways, so he's a scout, and he finds a guy overseas, and Queen Latifah's in it, of course. She's the GOAT. And then you got Ben Foster from, she plays the Equalizer with Jimmy Fallon, and with what's his name? Denzel. Ben Foster, you remember him from, was it Flash Forward? Not the Torkelsons, the Flash Forward back at Disney. He was a kid. Then you got Robert Duvall.
Heck or High Water.
Oh, he was in that too. More recently, I was talking about one from 20 years ago. And then Robert, don't okay me. Is that okay or OKAY?
Okay.
OKAY. I'm like, oh, I'm cool with that. If somebody texts me okay, I'm like, what's your deal? What, you got a problem? Like,
bro,
that's how my
you
dad.
Want to fight?
You got
if they put like the O and then the K and a period after that, you're like, you're a sociopath. Okay.
I literally, there's serial killer, no question. Here's some NBA players in this: Trae Young, Anthony Edwards, Jordan Clarkson, Chris Middleton, Kyle Lowry, Seth Curry, and Boban Marjan. I saw the Boban in the trailer. How old are you? He goes, 22. They goes, who's that? It's your son. How old is he? 12. It's so funny. He's one of the nicest guys in sports. He's great. But Adam Sandler's a hooper. Everybody knows that. He dresses like everybody's weird uncle that played at the park from 2001, but he's a hooper, And it's set in Philly, high school basketball gyms, all that stuff. It's where they shot it. I mean, not set. Produced by LeBron James, so it's going to be a banger. And LeBron, I'm just mad LeBron's not in it. Like, you'll be in a Blaze commercial, but you're not going to be in this dope-looking basketball movie.
I wonder if he makes a weird... I bet there will be little slight cameos here and there.
There has to be.
There has to be.
They're going to, crop him in like John Krasinski in a movie.
Like the 4th season of Arrested Development, everything is in front of a green screen. Yeah.
That was crazy how they did that. Dope.
It was weird. All right. That's Hustle comes out June 10th. Is that Netflix? It is, because Adam Sandler's exclusively Netflix, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
He's so Netflix all the time, and all the time he's so Netflix.
So June 22nd. I don't know if you watch. Have you watched Umbrella Academy?
No, do you?
No, I watched the first
Juno
season.
In it, right?
I barely. Yeah. I barely watched a little bit of season 2, but they are doing season 3. In season 2, they stopped this doomsday that was supposed to happen in 1963. They traveled back. Anyways, this is all based off of the Dark Horse comics. The first season came out in 2019. The second season came out in 2020. This is the premise for it, and this is kind of wild. There's probably going to be a ticker that is going to hit. I'm so nervous. I feel like the ticker is coming. It's not here yet, but it's close for us. So this is the premise of Umbrella Academy. It says 43 women around the world gave birth simultaneously at noon on October 1st, 1989, but none of them were pregnant. And this billionaire, his name is Sir Reginald Hargreaves, he adopted 6 of these kids and made a team of superpowered kids to fight crime. So it's one of them is part ape. He lived on the moon for 4 years. One of them can convert sound waves into being like some sort of a physical something or other. Klaus has a drug addiction, which is apparently a superpower in this one, which is weird. 5 can time travel. Diego's a vigilante, and then Ben is actually dead, but he's a ghost that can talk with one of the other ones. It's crazy, man. But that one hits. I think that's Netflix as well. It is. Yeah, that's Netflix. That hits June 22nd. All right. June 28th.
June 28th. Only Murders in the Building, season 2. Do you watch this?
I do, and I loved it.
Is this the one with... I acted like I was frozen because I didn't know how to say names. I realized it wasn't, and I was just like, I was hoping you'd think the Zoom call froze, but then I blinked like 3 times.
You're like, oh no. Yeah, so Selena Gomez, Marty Short,
yes.
and Steve Martin. Yeah, so she hosted SNL. Yeah, you got it right, Tyler. You did it.
No, I didn't because I didn't answer the question.
No, you froze. You were there. It was great.
Yeah, I heard this.
This is amazing. It's smart. It's really, really smart. Tina Fey is in it, and she helped write some of it. It's on Hulu.
I got mad respect for Tina Fey.
Yep. So their characters are Charles, Oliver, and Mabel, and they're going to try and find like another killer. The first one was really great. I don't want to go crazy, but Amy Schumer's in this one. Oh, good. It was good. Oh, there's a counter. Dang it. Timer.
Also in June, Peaky Blinders season 6. It's the last season of it.
I had only watched one episode of that ever. Apparently, It wasn't good enough to get my... I watched the first one. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think I could do it.
I've heard it's good from like a bunch of my buddies, but I'm just like, I can't commit to this.
That's too much. Dadgummit. Well, July is Killers of the Flower Moon. Bob. You don't call him Robert.
Yeah, I know y'all are
Hey,
boys.
Bob. Hey, Bob.
You guys went to high school together.
Different high schools together. Yes, sir. There is a possibility. My dad used to say that joke to me all the time, and it drove me nuts. I'm like, Dad, you know? He's like, oh, yeah, we went to different schools together. Oh, Dad. Oh,
Dad. You goose.
Dad. There's a chance that this gets pushed to November. A lot of the streaming structure of things, like even we did the whole Bullet Train episode. We talked about that coming up. There's a chance that actually got bumped by a week. Everything is moving around a ton because things are really fluid. But this is about a series of murders of wealthy Osage Native Americans in Oklahoma in the 1920s. Basically what happens is oil is found on their land, and then all of a sudden it's a mystery. So Paramount will distribute this in theaters. Apple Plus will stream this. Oh, Apple Plus will stream this. This actually cost them $200 million. This is the most money that was ever spent on a film made in Oklahoma. Like Oklahoma doesn't have like a big bustling movie industry for that one.
First off,
yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, Oklahoma. Okay.
Last one, August 21st. Neil,
okay,
stop
period.
it. Stay focused. Stop goofing around.
Sorry.
You know me.
This is a big one.
Business. This is a big one. August 21st, House of the Dragon, Season 1. This is a prequel to Game of Thrones. It's following House Targaryen. I'm Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, like all that jazz. It's House Targaryen 200 years before everything that happened in Game of Thrones. It's going to focus on a civil war, I'm assuming, between House Targaryen, because that's how civil war
and Captain America.
Yeah, it was within the family,
Civil
my guy.
War.
You know, do you watch those? Did you know that in Captain America Civil War, Captain America smashed his helmet so that when he smashed his thing, it didn't suffocate him?
That crazy?
He's such a sweetie.
Did you
Attention
know?
to detail. Incredible. Okay.
It
In the
is
fall,
incredible.
what else is coming out? We're gonna probably do an episode on this.
So this is gonna, yeah, we will do an episode on this. But think about this: The Crown season 5 comes out. Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power comes out on Amazon. Andor comes out on Disney Plus for Star Wars. For All Mankind season 3, that trailer just dropped 2 days ago. They're actually going to Mars. His Dark Materials season 3 is amazing. There was a preview. The first trailer for She-Hulk came out today, and I got to tell you, that thing looks like hot garbage. It looks awful. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. It's terrible. Secret Invasion will come out. Sweet Tooth season 2 comes out to Netflix. Willow, the series, comes out to Disney Plus. I don't know if you ever saw the first movie yet. The first movie was incredible. Pinocchio, which is a live action Disney Plus movie that is going to hit. Hocus Pocus number 2 comes out. It has all the original cast. Disenchanted, which is a Disney movie, is a Disney Plus movie follow-up to Enchanted, that hits, and then Baymax, a Disney Plus series, all hits in the fall. So it's going to
Which one of those are you most excited about?
Not She-Hulk. Is that bad to say?
Yeah.
I would say out of all of those, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'd say that or Sweet Tooth.
Are you messing with me?
Seriously. No, I like season 1. It was good.
I liked it. I really liked
me
that.
too.
Yeah.
I watched it
did.
1/2 speed, but it was good.
Of course you did. Of course you did. All right. So I guess we should probably 3v3 this. Oh, man, we're coming up on
let's
time,
draft
Tyler.
this up,
All right.
my guy.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the party, pal. This is 3v3.
All right, Tyler, you call it. What are we doing for 3v3 on this one?
I think we draft. We pick one actor and one character from each. Like, you can pick one person from any of these, and then we literally do a 3v3 battle to the death cage match and see who wins.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You want to go first?
Got
You
it.
always go first. You're so
Yes.
selfish.
No, it's not true. Go ahead. You go first.
I will take Millie Bobby Brown's character, 11, from Stranger Things. She's going to destroy you.
Okay. She will, yeah. But she is going to need her money to get laundered at some point, so I'm going with Marty Bird.
All right, well, I'll go Darth Vader, I guess.
Oh, dang it. Dang. All right, then I'm Obi-Wan on that second one, so at least those two cancel each other out, and I know you don't have any limbs after this thing's done. So
All right, well, then I need an assist guy, so Adam Sandler, he's in the mix.
Oh my gosh, I almost said it. Well, okay, so then I would say Jim Hopper for me, because you know he's not going to die. He's going to come back from the dead somehow, some way.
Always.
I mean,
He's
that's
gonna
not
die
bad.
for Millie Bobby Brown. He's going to die for 11. They've been alluding to it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. All right,
That was
well,
good,
there is
3v3.
somebody's name that, yeah, we actually did that. Did we tie?
I mean, I won, but
No.
yeah, we can call it a tie.
Well, I think
Let's let the people
drunk are
decide in
called.
Patreon. Aren't Patreon comments supposed to
Okay.
decide?
Okay, yeah, they can do that. Yeah, they get to do that.
Yeah.
For sure. They can do
For
that.
sure.
All right, for sure. All right, here we go.
Where are we going?
Well,
Will it rock?
I hit Will It Rock, but it didn't really do it. So apparently it won't rock. All right. Hey,
You're doing great.
this is Will. What's going on? Will it rock? Apparently it won't, but it don't matter. Forget about it. Hey, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. How did that go? Is that music good?
It's pretty hot, man. Not going to lie.
Okay.
Kind of loved it. Okay.
I don't know why our
What's-
music didn't work.
What person from what show could he replace and make it better?
Man, which one? He could replace Steve Martin in Only Murders in the Building, and I think that would be better. You put The Rock with Martin Short and Selena Gomez, and I think you're gonna have somebody's gonna die. So definitely Only Murders in the Building, and it's probably gonna be Marty Short. That's my guess on that one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I
What do you
guess.
think?
I mean, honestly, I would love to see The Rock underneath Darth Vader's cloak.
Oh, no
That'd be
way.
sick. Like, that'd be
Yeah,
terrifying.
that would be. That would be terrifying. You're right.
Like Hayden
Yeah.
Christensen, like, I'm not afraid to like sneeze in his coffee in a public place, but I would not mess around with somebody who looked like The Rock
Yeah.
and talked like James Earl Jones, which he's not doing. The
Oh
voice
my
of Darth
gosh.
Vader.
No,
But-
he's not. You're right, dude. He would be. That, you talk about menacing. Yeah, that would be. Okay, I'll give you that one. Unless The Boys 3 is actually just a bunch of clones of Kevin Hart, and then in that case, I would say we do need at least one Rock in there. That's my guess.
You got to throw in a
on that.
rock, or else you're not going to make your $400 million.
Yeah, it's a guarantee. All right, this is your streaming summer 2022 list. This is basically everything. Some of these dates may move around a little bit, but those are the big ones. There will be some others that hit as well. They just started doing principal photography and video for production on Yellowstone yesterday for the new season of Yellowstone, for those of you that have Paramount Plus. Okay, that's it, Tyler. I think we did it.
Yeah, the dates may change, but our love for you guys never will.
Oh, that's never going to change. Never gonna
Neither. How
let
could
you
it?
up. Never gonna let you down.
I don't know the words. I don't know if you could tell.
And in other words, there's a lot of humming going on there.
Hey,
Yep.
don't you forget about me. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. And thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Outro music.
Nope, not playing.
Play the intro music.
I'm pushing the
again.
button there.
Play the intro music again. Intro music's the same thing. It just says something different.
Yeah, it is. Why is it not? None of those are playing. None of them. No. I got
Go,
nothing.
go, Gadget, Joseph Tilley.
Thanks for listening to the Explain Everything podcast. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Explain Everything Podcast. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, but you're already here. We love you. No, actually, we're in love with you. Thanks for coming on our TED Talk. Bye.